This may very well be one of the largest instances of bank-orchestrated fraud in the history of the world.
This is about greed. It's about the same kind of greed that created credit default swaps, that created the housing bubble.
This has been one of the largest scandals in the world for 8 years.
And you're going to tell me that there's not a culture of something wrong? Year after year, month after month, criminal activity was going on in your bank.
You squeezed your employees to the breaking point so they would cheat customers and you could drive up the value of your stock and put hundreds of millions of dollars in your own pocket. And when it all blew up, you kept your job, you kept your multi-million-dollar bonuses. This just isn't right.
Wow, the banks are committing fraud against the people. It's hard to imagine.
Many companies start out, I think, with good intentions, but the incentives within the industry create a lot of temptations to manipulate and cheat customers. For example, we've seen a lot of cases where companies will try to sneak in hidden fees into their customer billing statements or try to make up excuses to overcharge their customers. So over the years, as we've seen these problems, we realized, look, we can deliver the same reliable and secure services that we've been doing for decades, but do it within the context of an organizational structure that's much more aligned with our customers' best interests.
Customer loyalty is very important. And so we have a rule: don't try to sell things to customers that they don't need. If you do that, customers don't trust you again. I remember in the early days of authorizing it, 21 years ago even, we would have customers call us and ask for certain features. And if we didn't have them, we would customize authorizing it to provide exactly what they needed. Now today, we virtually have every feature a customer could want. But we carry that same spirit in everything that we do here at AngelPay. And as a result, we have fantastic customer loyalty.
Working in the finance department, I don't get to work with the customers very often. But if I were to choose one thing, I would say that I love the company culture. I've been working with this team for over 20 years. Ever since the Authorize Net days. So if I didn't love the culture and like our team, I wouldn't be here now.
Well, after our Authorize Net days, we asked ourselves a basic question, and that is, how can we deliver the lowest price in the industry without sacrificing security and reliability, and guarantee that we're not going to be vulnerable to all the same temptations that exist throughout the industry? And the answer to that question is the AngelPay Foundation. And that's because delivering our services through a nonprofit structure eliminates all the short-term pressures and toxic incentives and distorted, types of interactions with corporate shareholders that you typically see in for-profit companies. And for us, the leadership team at AngelPay, we've already accomplished our professional goals, and this is what we love to do. So from our perspective, this gives us a chance to align our unique skills and experience and services with the spirit of contributing something meaningful to the world, and that's important to us.
Our systems are automated and fault tolerant, so I'm not particularly concerned about failing our clients on our end. What is much more concerning is problems that are out of our control, things that happen with our customer systems. When a customer calls and their system has been hacked, we can see an increase in chargebacks. Each one of those has to be individually investigated. investigated, and it can be very tedious and time consuming.
AngelPay also publishes nonpartisan economic books, and we provide training in terms of various business practices to our merchants, often at no charge. So we perceive AngelPay as a force for good in a world that's increasingly hostile to small and medium-sized companies. This is why we say that AngelPay's mission is to return wealth and power to the creators of value. Our merchants create value with all of their innovative and interesting products and services, and we help them do it with the lowest cost structure in the industry.